Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to a special presentation of Ori and the Blind Forest. Tonight's ultimate stream is brought to you by channel VIP channel member Jade Rose. I don't know if Jade is still awake or not. Let's see, where is the thingy? So yeah, this is a Ultimate Selects. Ultimate Selects is our highest tier of membership on the channel. And Jade is one of our VIPs. So everybody give big thanks to Jade for making this stream possible. I tried to wake Amber up and it didn't work. Oh gosh, the earwig disappeared. Oh no. Actually, Amber's too scared to come downstairs because there's a giant earwig on the ceiling. And Amber is afraid of earwigs. And our vacuum cleaner doesn't work very well anymore. So if you try to suck it up, it's just going to blow. And so, yeah, we got to get our vacuum fixed. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching the YouTube short. The YouTube short currently has about, 800 views. So thank you very much, everybody. That's amazing. Somebody accused me of clickbait. It's like, it's true. If you go to the Nintendo website, they say that the Switch 2... Whoa, Zelda, don't mess with my mic. The Switch 2... will not be able to play Crunchyroll, Hulu, Japanese Netflix, YouTube, Twitch, and a couple other streaming services. And Nintendo has no plans to make those apps work. And with Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll hasn't actually worked since, I believe, Christmas, or even November of 2024 on the Switch. And that's because Sony is the people that own Crunchyroll now, so they're not going to go and fix an app on Nintendo's platform. No. They'll make sure that their Crunchyroll app is working well on, PlayStation, obviously. But yeah, that's probably why they've never fixed the Nintendo one. So, of course, Crunchyroll's not going to work on Switch 2 because it doesn't work on Switch 1 anymore. I'm going to show you one of these days how many hours I have on the Crunchyroll app, though. There's a lot. It's my most viewed thing on the Nintendo Switch. I watched a lot of anime on that. Press Y to switch to my profile? I just want to play the game. Go away. Okay, here we go. Normal mode is fine. Normal mode is fine. Ori and the Blind Forest. I think Amber looked at this game a long time ago. Let's see. Yep. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition on Nintendo Switch. 5 years ago. Yeah, something like that. Morning, I will cry. It's a sad story. Yeah, I know. You watch streaming services on your other device? Shallow's Nest. If I remember correctly, this is a Metroidvania game. Whoop. He's a little dragon. Oh yeah, don't I have to wake the dragon up? Yep, I gotta wake the little dragon up. Get up, little dragon. There we go. Yeah, so according to the channel, we did 3 videos of this in 2019 till 2020, and then we stopped. I think we stopped because I don't remember why we stopped. Hello. Kawaii. It's a nice, peaceful day. Everybody ready for a fun, cozy game? Ah. Such a nice day. What am I grateful for? My marriage. What do I want the most? 500 members. So that we can be stable. 500 recurring members. On that fateful night. When I lit the skies ablaze. I called out to Ori. Yet hope never came. Through the passage of time. Life withered and decayed. Still, hope showed its face. Oh, the death flags. Yep. An orphan once more. With no reason to stay. Searching for my light. He's moving really slow. So weak and frail. Ugh. When cries were met with silence. And hope went astray. Man, starvation is nasty. Get up, little guy! When my child's strength faltered. And the last breath was drawn. Oh, dragon! My light revived Ori, and a new age had dawned. Achievement unlocked. The journey begins. Get up, little guy. I am so tiny. Sunken glades. Whoop. Yeah, this is a Metroidvania game. Oof. You found a life shard. Awesome. You found an energy cell thingy. You can now collect and use more energy. Remember that you can use energy to create a soul link and save your game. Oh, tease. Press B to create a soul link. Ta-da! Every time you play this game, you have 2 tissue boxes? Oh my goodness. It's a very sad game. Uh-oh. Whoa! Well, he didn't see that coming. Spirit light. Deep in the forest, Ori found what was lost. Pick up the tiny light, Ori. Your strength is returning. Was lost in the glen, and then she loosened her grip. I can guide you on your journey, if you allow me to come. But still, can you hear that? They must have followed you here. They followed you. Oof. Die, fools. It's Navi. The light shall return to me. These are the words of the spirit tree. In the glade past the caverns we'll find him, and there's a path up ahead. Dun-dun. Hey, listen. New objective, find the spirit tree. Your soul is mine. Ta-da! Create a soul link. Game saved. Nah, I think the water hurts you. I don't remember. Oof! Take that, foul beast. Spirit wells are ancient structures that are used to quickly traverse all of Nibel. Nibel? Yeah. The light of the spirit wells will also replenish your strength whenever you are weary. OTs. Press X to save your game. Game saved. Hooray! Okay. You found a smaller light. Achievement! So many secrets. So many secrets, so much time. Oh, whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Mm-hmm. Ah. That's right. Keystones are used to open spirit gates. Remember that each spirit gate will require a different number of keystones. Bye-bye. You found energy shard. Hooray. Hello, Cody. Oh, yeah. Upgrading, what's his name, skills. Ori. Rekindle. Okay. Spirit Magnet. Quick Flame. Allows you to shoot 3 flames before recharging. Bam. That sounds good. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, let's keep going. There's nothing over. Whoa, be careful. Careful, little one. You chose death. Goodbye. Ow! Oh! This is a spirit gate. It blocks us. They were built for protection before the days of decay. The requirement keystones must be nearby. To reach each of the spirit trees, we must pass the spirit caverns that lie beyond this gate. Open up. Alright, so we can go to the Spirit Caverns, the Black Root Burrows. Hey, I know this is dark, but is the skeleton of the person who died still, like, in the cave? Like I said, it's dark. I think we have to come back to this later. Thought I saw Vivi here too. Vivi was explaining things about VTuber stuff to me a while ago. I think it was a couple weeks ago. Oh snap. Bye-byes. Wait. Yoink. There we go. Ah! Life cell! Very nice. Whoa! He's big mad. Die, fool. You're reinstalling Ori and the Blind Forest? Apparently I had this game on Nintendo Switch. I tried to reinstall it for Jade, but it said it was going to take too long, so I was like, hopefully this is on Xbox Game Pass, and it was. It's like, okay, no worries. Everything is so bright and colorful. Cully. I like making up words. Yesterday was Droggy, now it's Cully. Okay. I don't know. Been a long day of live streams. It has. Gonna need a pen and paper nearby because I keep making up words. When something is so colorful, it's Cully. I don't know. Ah, oh, I'm so weird. Oh, I think I need a brisk. Wow. No, 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 I need that. I need that. I need that to level up. I need it. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Sounds like a new character from the X-Files. Yeah, it kind of does. Making up words. Just making up words. That's all we're doing here. Oh boy. I don't have enough yet. Ow! Rude. You will all be destroyed by Ori and his insane skills. Ow. He has a certain set of skills. Ow! Why you gotta be mean? Ow! Ow! I gained an ability point? Wow. Those were those that turned to hope. Oh no, is this where my dead friend is? Then she ravaged and killed. Oof.
The light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He is the reason we're alive. He's the reason we grow. When he called out to find you many years past, we were attacked, wounded, and killed by our foe. Now these ancestral trees are all that's left. Come closer now and feel the light, the spirit inside.
Otis. Skadoosh. Alright, we got a wall jump ability. Let's go. I vaguely remember this. You've learned the wall jump. To use this ability, push the joystick toward the wall and press A continuously to leap up it. Otis. I thought that looked like more of a parkour run. Oh, bloop. It's more like a wall skip than I would say a wall run, but whatever. Moving on. Oof! Okay, let's not do that. Dead. Dead. The soul link is ready. We'll get to it, don't worry. See ya, chump. Ah, my foot's asleep. My foot's asleep. You want to head to the Hollow Grove first. Alright, what do we got here? We've got Spirit Magnet. Uh-huh. Regroup. Creating a soul link restores one cell of life. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Increases the strength of the spirit flame. Charge flame burn. Spirit flame 2. Regroup. I think that's important. We'll do that. Freaky earwig, man. So the YouTube short did okay. Is it too late for me to say today is Friday in California? I think it is. Let's go anyway. Coleman, Ryder, shoot. They got rid of the really good GIF. There, I feel better. Today is Friday in California. Huh? One second, guys. Okay. Sorry, people. I was dealing with something behind the scenes.
Disrespects his mother? What? Yeah.
Oh, oh, Mike. Okay. I don't think anybody will ever hear this, but I banned a person on my channel because they sided with terrorists. That's it. Another thing. I do not hate kids. I love children. I think kids are the future. I think kids are very important. But kids are not allowed on YouTube until they are the age of 13 years old under U.S. law and COPPA regulations. So if you are under the age of 13 and I find out about it, I now know how old you are, and by law, I have to purge you from my channel. This is a U.S. law that was put into place in 2019. You know? I don't know where these outlandish rumors start and all this other stuff, but I don't hate kids. Amber and I wanted to have kids. We had a child die. That doesn't mean we hate all children because they can't give us money. U.S. law, U.S. regulations requires YouTubers to remove, block, ban, whatever, any child under the age of 13 years old. It's an honor system. And YouTube, if you tell YouTube how old you are, sometimes a YouTube moderator or Google admin will kick you off YouTube. But it has nothing to do with that. So I don't know who's starting these weird rumors and all this other stuff, but this is just insanity. No, he's an ex-fan. And I need to say this too, because this is getting out of control. We had to remove somebody on our channel that was DMing children as an adult. We found out about it, we saw the messages, and we made the conscious decision that even though they were, quote, a nice person, we cannot allow them in our community to be speaking to children under the age of 13 as a 18 or 19-year-old, however long ago it was. We also told the individual to get therapy, to get right with God if they're a Christian or Catholic person. And years later, when they have matured and they have confronted their sin, because it is a sin to harm children. I don't care what you believe, if you're an atheist or whatever, it is a sin to harm children. Whether psychologically, physically, emotionally, whatever. It's a sin. So we told that person, go get fixed. Go, get better. Stop doing this stuff. And we banned them. That's it. That's all, The other person we banned said we disrespected their mom. The only thing I can think of I did is that person has possibly mental illness, and I said that, they need to keep their kid in line. They need to not be afraid of their kid if their kid is whatever. They can't let their kid, cause the child to do whatever they want. That's it. That's the only thing I've said. I've never addressed the person by name or any of that. But I mean, this is just getting. A lot of these haters are born from misinformation. A lot of these haters either lack the intelligence or the simple motor skills to understand adult things. Like, these are children. Like, don't get me wrong. These are kids. And they're easily controlled by the media, by their teachers, by peer pressure groups. And they see when an adult... Because I guarantee you, this person who is causing problems on my channel and Abdallah's channel, they're not disciplined. Right? So when an adult speaks to them in authoritative terms, or, lays down the law and says, you can't do this, they don't like the word no. How dare you tell me I can't do this? My mother doesn't say that. Well, I'm telling you, you can't do this. And I'm not going to beg for somebody to come back to my channel. The person who has problems with kids, you need to get your sin checked at the door, go to a pastor, repent, go to therapy. If you have to get off the internet completely. If the internet's causing you to stumble, get rid of all, and I'm serious, get rid of your social media, get rid of your email. You should not be contacting kids. Period. I do not like that. So stop that immediately. The Bible says if, your arm causes you to sin, cut it off. So in this sense, if the internet is a big problem for you and it's a stumbling block, then I strongly recommend that you get off the internet. Play your video games, do whatever. You can't be talking to people that are, under the age of 18. Period. That's it. The other person, you also need to get therapy. Because no one is... These voices in your head that are telling you to do weird stuff and cause problems. Any YouTube channel you go, if you act like that, my channel, eventually I'm going to ban you because it's not acceptable behavior. The other places, as I've told you before, if you act out on Abdallah's channel, he has no problems banning even members. He doesn't care. His mod team is very strict because they're the same moderators that are used for every YouTuber. Like, every streamer has very strict moderation. They don't like drama. If it's a kid-friendly channel, they especially don't like it. The only reason we give people a quote-unquote pass is because God tells us we have to forgive people. It takes a lot for us to ban people because as Christians, my wife and I are supposed to forgive and try to help people get better. We can't just be like, you're a jerk, you're banned. It's like, we have to show the love of Christ and try to be good people. That's the only reason a lot of you guys who have done sinful things have been around on the channel for years, is because it takes a lot for us to get rid of you because our religion says we're supposed to forgive you and we're supposed to instruct you and try to help you. You know, try to put you in the right direction. Instead of just saying, so long, Charlie. So, some people take advantage of that. It hurts when people do that, but Amber and I don't have any choice because our religion says to do that. So, I don't, you know, tend to be as religious as my wife, but I try to help out as much as possible, you know. But that's where a lot of these weird haters come from. They come from a thing of misinformation that they hear and they don't understand, you know. And I can be as clear and precise as possible, and they still won't get it. You know? But that's kind of what's going on behind the scenes right now. So I'm just kind of like, repentance. Yeah, repent. Repent and sin no more. Yep. Also, I don't want anybody chopping off arms or limbs. It's a metaphor. Please don't take that literally. I am not responsible if you harm yourself. I'm speaking in parables and metaphors. You know, if something causes you to do bad stuff, get rid of it. That's what I mean, you know. It doesn't mean literally to, you know, hurt yourself. It feels like the internet is so stupid these days. I'm really concerned about things. My gosh. Oh, I'm gonna find out somebody's gonna be walking around with one arm now. Kwing told me to cut off my arm. Oh gosh. No. It's a metaphor. Parable. Paraphrase. And I know some people might be extreme, like, oh man, get rid of your email. It's like, yes, get rid of your email. If you're doing something bad with your email, get rid of it. If you're doing something bad on social media, get rid of it. It's not a right, it's a privilege to do stuff on the internet. You know? And if you're constantly thinking about weird things and you're doing strange things because you have access to places where you can DM people and email people, get rid of it. Maybe that's going to help you heal, you know? Because, I mean, I will go to the next step. If I find out that people are harming kids in my community, I'm going to call the cops on you. Because I am legally required to do that kind of stuff. If I'm aware of, like, bad activity coming on. When I found out somebody was doing something weird on Discord, I told Discord, and Discord banned the person. Because I banned the person from my community, but I couldn't get the person off Discord, so I went to Discord. Yeah, I snitched, but I think it's the right thing to do. Because children are the future. That's just how I am. You have to understand, I'm a traditionalist. You know, I have traditional values. So, I don't work well in the 2020s. If something goes against, like, 1990s or 80s programming, you know, my computer doesn't know how to process that information, so, if you cross the line, you're in big trouble. And I think more people should go back to the 90s and 80s and early 2000s way of thinking, because the world will be less crazy. We'll also deal with mental illness real fast. So I'm very based in that, you know? If it was not around in the 1990s, I do not accept it. Pretty much. And I'm a lot happier because of that, so. Alright, what do we do with this thing? Nope. I know, but I have to... I know you understand the metaphor, but I have to explain it because, like, there are people that are so impressionable on the internet that they might take it literally like, oh, wow, I really look up to Kwing, and he said, my hand's causing me to commit sin, so I'm going to get rid of my hand. It's like, no, that's not what it means. It means get rid of the things in your life that's causing you problems. If you're, to use this person as example, if you are emailing people who are, you know, not the age of 18 that are girls, you need to get rid of your email completely. Get rid of your social media. Get rid of your Discord. Get rid of Skype. Whatever you kids use, TikTok, whatever. You can't do that stuff. And I find out about it, and if a kid's parent comes to me and says so-and-so, I'm going to the police. So I've put up with it off and on for years, you know, sort of. I always ban the person. Whenever I find out they make a new account, they come back to my community, and someone says, that's so-and-so, and we have proof. It's like, you're banned. But this has been going on for years. Like, what people don't understand is, I cannot stop people from making new accounts and coming back to my community, but as soon as I find out who you are, you're banned. You know? It has to be that way. You know? I don't know if every YouTuber would be that extreme like me, but as soon as my mod team gives me information and says, hey, we've got all this stuff here that says that's so-and-so from years ago, and it's like, yeah, unfortunately I remember that person, we have to ban them. You know? Because I feel like I have to do that, you know? And I don't really have a huge, like, group of YouTubers that I speak with that, you know, goes on with their community, so I don't know what they do. I have to do everything. Maybe I do things a little bit too extreme, you know? But my way of helping the person is saying, get off the internet, get therapy, deal with your sin. Become a better person. Repent from your evil ways. That's all I can do. And if that, you know, causes them to get angry and become a hater, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. So, you know. If I didn't care about kids, as this other person says, then I would let this person in my community and let them do whatever they want. And I don't do that. So. But not like anybody will hear this anyway, so. Sorry for hijacking your stream, Jade. This bomb just kind of dropped on me. I don't even know how to ban people from my... I don't think you can take me, kid. I actually studied martial arts. Vic, did I accidentally block all my DMs? Can you DM me real quick? I had some person DM me and I said something. I don't know how to use social media very well, Did I just block all DMs from KwingsLetsPlays? Can you please just say something to me? I want to make sure that I ban that person from, like, being able to DM me. But I might have just accidentally shut off all DMs. Okay, thank you guys. Also, I'm sending you a picture. I don't want this person back in our community. I know I'm disrupting, Come on, guys, stop fighting. I think that this person is delusional, and they really need help. Guys, stop fighting. I don't even know how to save this. Oh, it's because it's a PNG large. It's a regular JPEG image. This stuff will probably get erased, Vic. I'm just speaking to my moderator real quick. But remember this if this person tries to come back to the community again, and show them this, because they're making threats now. Apparently he caused problems on someone else's stream too. I don't know though. I have more of the conversation from the second person in the DMs. But I blocked that person because, well, you know why. But they're not allowed in our community anymore. Both of them, okay? I have a feeling one of them will come back and change their name, and then a year from now they'll get comfortable and they'll tell us who they are again, so just be prepared to ban them again. And if you are listening, I am not joking, you need to go and get therapy. It's not a game, it's not... Eventually, you're going to go to another YouTuber's channel, and they're going to turn you into the police. I've been more than patient with stuff. You know, you got to do better. Because I know you guys are capable of being good people. I need to see it. Because I don't appreciate that. Not only does it sully my reputation, but it hurts my soul to see that people in my community are doing that kind of stuff. So, don't do that. Ever again. Ow. I've ruined Jade's stream. Alright. Now that business is taken care of, just Jade, where do you want me to go? Sorry guys, I handle everything out in the open sometimes. Hi Vivi, we had to get rid of one community member who was making threats against Amber and me, and we had to get rid of one viewer who has a habit of emailing or talking to girls under the age of 18. And he's an adult. And we've banned him a lot over the years. Every time we find out that it's that person, because I can't stop people from making fake identities and forging new whatever, but as soon as they... I've noticed something about people who are sick. They can't help but announce who they are eventually. So it's like they'll pretend to be somebody. Like, you probably remember seeing somebody named Alexis. Alexis was actually a man pretending to be a girl. And, yeah. Anyway, Alexis eventually told people that they were the person that we banned 4 years ago for doing inappropriate things online, and we banned them immediately. It happened on the stream 3 or 4 days ago, I think. So. And like I said, I can't prevent people from coming back and making fake identities and whatever. I think it's very disturbing that people do that. That they can, you know, forge a brand new identity. But guilty people always, you know, end up making the same mistakes eventually. And as soon as they do, they get banned. That's the only type of protection we can offer, though. I think other YouTubers eventually would get tired of, like, dealing with it, and they just wouldn't bother with the person anymore. But, like, as soon as we find out, I know it's kind of like a production, but we get rid of the person. Because I think we're supposed to do that. But that's what you walked into. Fun, huh? It's been a crazy night. No anime on Switch 2, and I've got 2 people in my community that are acting like crazy people. Why me? Alright, Jade. From here on out, you tell me what to do. I'm all ears. You need to bop on the platforms to go up? Okay. You have no idea, Vivi, the crazy things that my haters think about me. And I'm just your average guy from the 90s with, like, 80s and 90s morality and principles. If it didn't exist in the 80s and 90s, I'm not cool with it. If I didn't grow up with it, if people aren't treating each other, like, nice or kind or polite or being civil or whatever, I just don't deal with it. I don't tolerate it. I need to jump up somewhere. Up towards the Hollow Grove. It's been a while. No, that's understandable. Is this toward the Hollow Grove, though? Now on top of that, I've got a viewer who grew up with us as a little kid, and he's turning into the Joker, saying he's gonna cause harm because he thinks we're bad-mouthing his mom. And the kid is nuts. I just, you know. Hollow Grove. Black Root Burrows. Spirit Caverns. I don't see anything I can jump up on. Of course outright it's bad. It's a sin. You can't do that kind of stuff. Sin is bad. I'm gonna try to go under it, maybe? Or maybe I needed to get a superpower that I missed? I don't know. Sorry, I don't mean to get all religious on you guys. It's been a crazy night. If Amber streams tomorrow, she's gonna end up getting the brunt of this. I don't think she's streaming tomorrow. She's gonna go to church or something. I was gonna stream something else. This is different. Ori, this is a map stone. This is where we need to be. One of the many ancient markers created to chart the forest of Nibel. There's a piece missing. If you can find the mapstone fragments, we might be able to repair it. Oh, I need to find... Oh, okay. Will the Skyward Sword Let's Play ever continue? Did you ever see our live stream series? Vic, can you get Vivi the Skyward Sword live stream series from a couple years ago? We did the crazy antics and voices of the live stream series when it Skyward Sword came to Switch, Vivi. We never finished the original Wii one because I kept losing my voice, so we did it as a live stream that has both crazy voices and like live streamness. They're longer episodes, but the full series is done. I'll so take that. Yeah. Thank you, Vic. I don't remember how many years ago we did that, though. That was a long time ago. But, I used to... When we were doing the crazy voices and stuff, I lost my voice. And it was putting production behind. That's why that series didn't continue, is because I was, like... I was losing my voice a lot. So when Skyward Sword came back, people begged and begged and begged and begged. And we did a live stream series of it from beginning to end. So the whole thing is done. I don't know if we were crazy and zany the entire time. It was a live stream, so there are parts of it where we're doing the crazy voice acting. And then there's, you know, live streamness. Whatever was happening in that live stream, I don't remember. I can't even really remember happened 2 years ago, to be completely honest. I've done 16,000 videos on YouTube. I'm amazed that I have any memory whatsoever. About anything. I completely forgot I did this game. I even wrote, what is this game? I typed on the channel, Ori and the Blind Forest. Oh, I did this 5 years ago. Huh. I don't remember. I don't even know how I have 16,000 videos. I don't even know how that happened. Where am I going now? I don't even... was it 5 years ago was the Skyward Sword playthrough anyway? I don't remember. This game is kind of like Hollow Knight. No, I did this game, though. Vaguely. I kind of remember it. I remember this little dragon guy. I don't think the graphics look this good on Switch, though. Was I complaining about the Switch version? Because I didn't finish it. There were several 3-hour streams of this. I probably got lost and gave up on it, or maybe there was a new release that came out. I can't remember. It was 5 years ago. Actually, it was almost 6 years ago. We started in 2019, it says. I just went backwards, didn't I? Hello, tree. I've been here. Nope. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost. Oh, no. You know, those revolving platforms was in the... Ow! Oh, I'm dead. Holy crap, what happened to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! No! Snap. Whoop! I should have upgraded myself. Now I gotta find that stupid stone all over again, too, don't I? Yep, probably. Is this way? Nope. Well, that's what happens when you do that. When you talk, 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 talk. This is a dead end. This is not right. This is not right. Well, no, it's not just that I got lost. I leveled up too, and then I got to chatting, and I completely forgot. You have to do this to save. If you don't do that, then when you die, you go back to your previous save thing. So I did a ton of crap, and then I forgot to save. Welcome to ADD life. You think you did something, and then you totally forgot. Whoops! Soul Link is ready. Well, that's great. This statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. That's not what... What is this? They found the home. Of the child who embraced our light. Remember them many years ago when the spirit tree was but a sprout. Naru, the young one, looked after us when she went wherever she could. And then she died. Well, we're in Blackroot Burrows. We can't go here yet. I know that. We can't go here yet. This is right, but not right. Not yet. Blah, 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 blah. Your ADD is really bad? Yeah. I drive Emma crazy. I drive my wife crazy. And I don't do it on purpose. She's always like, huh? I just told you something. It's like, what? It's like, are you listening? It's like, yeah, 100%. What'd you say? She turns into Yosemite Sam. Ooh! But I don't do it on purpose. The funniest thing for me was my wife didn't believe in ADD at all when we got married. My grandma gave my wife some ADD books because my wife refused to believe in it. So like a lot of our early marriage was like constant bickering or like misunderstandings because it was just communication problems because of my ADD. And it was like, Amber was like, I don't understand. She would say stuff like, I don't understand why I married you. You don't even listen to me. It's like, I am listening to you. You know, she'd get all upset and stuff. It's like, I'm trying. I'm not trolling you. I'm not doing this on purpose. You know? So the early years were funny. The early years would have been a very interesting YouTube channel back in the day. Don't worry, she believes in it now. She would go crazy if she didn't believe in it now. But just because I have ADD doesn't mean I get away with stuff. Like, I mess up a lot. Da 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 da. Oh, I think we're going the right way. Maybe this way is the way. Oh, no, wait. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, we did the wheel again. No, ADD is a real thing. It's a cognitive disorder. I wouldn't put it in the same, like, category as, like, a actual disability. Like, a disability that you can't, like, work or, it's a learning disability. It has to do with, communication. Some people have speech. Some people are hyper. There's lots of, branches to ADD or ADHD. It's very real. If you ever get a CAT scan, which is not scanning a cat in a Xerox machine, like you go into a CAT scan machine at the hospital and they take a picture of your brain. If you have an enlarged brain stem, you have ADD. If your brain stem is like very large, and they say you have a large brain stem, like, if you then took a test for ADD or whatever, I guarantee you would have it. So, like, Amber actually had to get proof. She was... When I had to go in for, like, some type of CAT scan years ago. I don't remember what it was for. And the doctor was talking to us, and she was like, well, what type of illness does he have in his brain? He says... Well, there's nothing, you know, really bad going on at the moment. Everything looks mostly good. They said the brainstem's enlarged, but that's because he looks at the chart. He has attention deficit disorder. And my wife is like, what? It's like, well, yeah. He says, you can see right here. Usually people with enlarged brain stems, it's a clear indication that they suffer from different learning disabilities and cognitive things. And she was like, oh. So then after that, I was just like, I was just like, I didn't have to say anything anymore, because it was like, after 10 years of marriage, finally, I win. Hooray! And now we're going on 19 years of marriage. And she forgets. It's like, she starts to get mad at me, and then she's like, wait a second. Yeah. This is it! This is the way! This is the way! Hooray! We found it! Oh my gosh! Save! Dun da 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 da! What about... I'm sorry, I was spacing out. What? Oh, well, I mean, the news video is right from Nintendo's website. Clutch save? Yeah. gosh. People just don't understand. You know what? I just need to... Hang on, guys. I need to ban this person on Twitter. I think they're messing with me. Okay, sorry, guys. I won't... I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes I feel like people take advantage of me. Like, I go out of my way to try to plead with people to do the right thing, and then they plead ignorance. Like, a person contacted me and they're like, hey, I don't understand what sin is. So I was like, just for fun, I wrote out sin. I said, sin is a violation of God's law, doing bad things that you know are wrong, but you do them anyway because they make you feel good. And then I said, you can't plead ignorance with me that you don't know what you did because I have seen the messages you wrote to those girls. My mod showed me everything years ago. And it looked to me like you knew what you were doing. So don't try to use my kind heart because of my religion against me to try to make me think that I'm, you know, having an error in my own judgment. I know what's going on. You don't have some type of cognitive problem where you don't know what right and wrong is. Don't give me that bull. You know? I don't believe that for a second. I don't like it when people try to take advantage of my kindness or my time. It really ticks me off. Sorry, Jade. I ruined your stream so much. I feel so bad. I did not mean for all this stuff to happen tonight. I did not mean for that at all. Hi, honey. Watch out for the earwig.
Where?
On the ceiling.
What is it? It's a person that we banned 1,000 times?
They...
Just making up new accounts?
Two people that we banned. One is getting violent, and the other one is trying to be like...
The person I banned today? Or what?
No, it's the same two troublemakers.
I don't even know what...
Hang on, I'm gonna get Amber up to speed. Jade, I'm so sorry.
sorry.
Okay. Amber was talking about something else. The mic was hot. So anyway, we're back. And, I don't remember what we were doing here. Doing something.
Oh, the joys of platforming in Ori and the Blind Forest. Well, at least you're getting way farther than I did. I actually played this game for hours on my own, and I...
Wait, that was you playing this game all those years ago?
Yes.
Oh.
I told you you could erase my save file.
No, this is on Xbox. I think you were playing on Switch.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, isn't Ori cute? But then his mom or dad dies at the beginning.
Yeah.
People love this game. Like, people are obsessed with this game. Like, people were talking about this game when I was in line for the Switch too. Like, people are just obsessed with this game. Like, I don't know why, but people just really like it a lot. Which is weird because it's just like a platformer.
What are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? You lying down? I need to know where you are gonna be so I can use my controller.
For me, I don't even worry about, like, for me, like, when I ban somebody, it has nothing to do with if it's, like, wrong or not. It has to do with if it's causing problems for my channel. So I completely take the moralness out of the equation. Both of those people were causing problems for the channel. They're both banned. It has nothing to do with, you know, I'm not judge, jury, and executioner. Like, they're causing problems that could harm the channel. They're banned. That's just how I see it.
Okay.
Because just think of, like, how Korean pop stars are. If they have any kind of scandal going on that could harm the reputation of their company, those people are fired. You know, if you have two people arguing, even if you have two people arguing and they're both supposedly in the right, but they're arguing so much that it's causing everyone to leave the channel, then they're both banned. If it's causing problems, they're banned. I mean, that's the gist of it. I mean, for me, I don't have to sit there and explain, you know, like, oh, I'm in the right. I'm allowed to sit here and argue until I'm blue in the face on your chat. I don't care if you're in the right or not. It doesn't even matter to me. Like, if you're sitting here arguing in the chat, you're banned. You know, taking up my time on Twitter, messages, you know, bothering me, interrupting an ultimate stream, you're banned. You know. Unless it was something like somebody's in the hospital and I need to send a card into the emergency room, but really, I mean, it's not like we're Keanu Reeves or we can't stop our stream and send a card to the emergency room all the time because we have to stream. You know, we can't always interrupt every stream for an emergency like that. Plus, we would see it on that's what our community tab is for. We can easily, if somebody has a problem, they can write a comment on one of our videos and we can easily get a notification from it. I answer comments every day. I've told people, if you have a problem, write a comment. It's very simple.
Requires flame charge? What is flame charge? Spark flame. I don't know.
But yeah, you're right. That person the problem is we can't talk about it very much because that person is particularly dangerous. The fact that they don't even understand what they're doing is wrong, or they're pretending they don't understand, is even more dangerous.
I think I need to lower this.
I mean, you said a lot of people that used to donate left. I mean, that's the person that actually caused a lot of those people to leave.
Yeah, I do know that.
And we keep banning them. But, I mean, what are we supposed to do? They're causing us to lose hundreds of dollars in donations by being on the channel. They're like, it's interesting that they wrote you and said, I'm going to keep helping your channel from the sidelines. The best thing it's like if you're a convicted felon, the best thing you can do for your family is not talk to them. It's like, the best thing that person can do for a channel is leave. You know? They need to go to, like, honestly, like, if the person is listening, they need to leave. Like, the only way they could come back to the channel is if they either go to some kind of rehab program for 10 years, change their name and identity, never mention their name, and then they would have to come back in 10 or 15 years from now. But within the last 10 or 15 years, they cannot come back to the channel. They have to completely change because they are doing, you know, they haven't committed a crime yet, but they are literally dangerous to commit. They're very close to committing a crime.
Well, they committed a crime in the sense that they were talking.
Yeah, they already did commit a crime in a way, which is, you know, talking to people, and that's why they're banned. I mean, I think they were already reported to the authorities. I don't know why nobody has arrested them yet. I mean, the more that they talk to us, the more I think we should just report them and try to get them arrested. The best thing the more they try to come around the channel, and the next steps I'm going to take is just try to get them to go to jail.
No,
because I'm getting very sick of this.
I've already said that. This is the last time I'm going to say this. Like, I reported them to Discord. Discord kicked them off Discord, supposedly.
Right.
They probably came back with another whatever. And some of the Google accounts that was from that person, I gave it to our partner manager, and they took care of it, but the person came back anyway. So, I mean...
That's crazy.
Right.
I've never seen anyone who could make so many fake accounts, but this person pleads ignorance of saying they don't understand what's wrong.
Right.
But they're pleading ignorance, but they're smarter than anyone on the entire channel. They're able to be better at making more fake accounts than anyone I've ever seen in my life, but they're ignorant about things. Seems kind of weird. Seems kind of like...
We call that doubt. The gaming term would be doubt. What was I?
You can't pretend you're an idiot, but then you're really good at making fake accounts.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you're not an idiot.
The energy gates were sealed by the spirits of the past. If we collect enough energy cells, they will open a path. Probably. Okay, I don't have enough energy cells.
I mean, next time we should just creepy. Oh, is that the controller?
Oh, it's just, he just likes something. He's like, Abdallah's like my mom. Like, when my mom replies to texts or something, they have an option to, like, thumbs up things or something. So he didn't actually write anything back. I told him something and then he, whatever. My mom does that all the time. You don't do that. You don't have an option to like a whatever.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I think it's people who have Apple phones or something. We have Android, so I don't know.
My aunt does that too.
Yeah. It's so that you know that the person read your message without them needing to reply, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very good at the whole, like, social text friendship stuff, you know?
Basically, like Mother Teresa could be in the chat and be giving to the homeless and be the best person ever. But if she's causing problems in the chat and there's an argument surrounding her, I'm going to ban Mother Teresa because she's causing issues in the chat. It has nothing to do, like, with, you know, people can sit there and be like, I'm such a great person. It's like, that may be so, but... And I'm not talking about the one person. I'm talking about the other person that was like, oh, you just don't like me because of this or that. Like, or the person that was overly emotional. Like, you know... Number one, I don't think that person is a good person. I think they're very mean because they cussed me out. And they screamed at tons of people in my channel, so... I don't think they are Mother Teresa to begin with. But even if they were, I would still ban them just for causing problems.
Ah!
So, you know, their argument is stupid. Saying, like, I'm a great person. It's like, that's fine, but maybe you shouldn't have cussed me out then, if you're so great.
Yeah, you can't say you're nice to women and then cuss out women randomly. That's not how that works. Yeah, but anyway, so the reason why I have no recollection of this series is because I didn't play this game, is what you're saying.
We never did a series on this game.
There are 4 streams of this.
Oh, it must have been me then. I must have tried to do it. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Because I don't remember. I had Vivi as one of our late night viewers that came by. She was like, "Are you guys ever gonna do Skyward Sword?" And I was like, "We already did. Actually, we did it as a live stream series." And she was like, "Really?" And then Vic gave her the playlist. But it's like, I know we did it as a live stream series, but I don't remember what year we did it. Apparently she really liked our Skyward Sword Wii series, but I was like, we did do it as a live stream series. We did the entire game. I know we did. So, Vic was nice enough to give her the playlist, and then off she went. We told Ori the tale of her misguided will. Creepy. It's the Deku tree.
It's a giant world tree.
Achievement unlocked. Ori, the spirit tree, he must have used the last of his strength to save you. Come now and hear our story. It was the night of the light ceremony. It was our light that she hated.
Oof. Beautiful cutscenes. I called out to Ori, but my child never came. Whoa, it's like a... Oh, it's an owl, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's a creepy owl.
Oh, maybe it's an evil.
Oh my gosh, it ripped out its heart. That owl does not like that thing.
The owl took the heart of the tree.
And crushed it. Koro stole Sen. It was the end of our days. Oof.
Evil.
No, that was rough. You received the spirit tree's light. He put our fate in your hands. Listen carefully. You must understand. Okay, Navi. The spirit tree sustained the 3 elements of light, and in turn, they brought balance to the world and kept Nibel safe, or Nibel safe. The element of waters high atop the Jinso tree. The element of winds deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth beneath the fires of Mount Haru? To restore Nibel to its former self, we must rekindle their light before it's too late. The first we will find beyond the spider coves, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. Okay.
Oh, Jade. Oh. Jade Rose was responding to you. It's like, no worries, it happened.
Yeah, I feel really bad that this happened during Jade's stream.
Well, this is just another notch on what the person is doing. They're hurting everyone here, including Jade, who is a woman.
Whoa. Okay, I guess I'm moving on.
Well, I mean, not to keep harping on it, but I kind of see it like too as like You ever see those cop videos of? Oh, I'll
One
talk
sec.
about it later.
Be careful, Ori. The ground is unstable.
Oh, I'll wait till you're done. Hollow Grove. Oh, you're in the next area. I don't think I ever got here. Maybe I did. I don't know.
I don't know.
This game is hard. I'm just telling you. For me, it is. It's like killer platform. Literally.
I don't know about that.
For me.
I think I was supposed to fall down. Yeah, we're supposed to. Ow!
Yeah, that's what I hated. The backtracking and
It's a Metroidvania game.
the
There's going to be
confusion that I
backtracking.
don't know which way I'm supposed to go. It's so frustrating. You ever see those cop videos where people have had no prior arrests and they get stopped at a normal traffic stop and they're arguing with the police that they didn't do anything wrong and they're screaming at the police and resisting arrest. They have no prior arrests, you know, and the cops may have even stopped them for no worries at all. Maybe a mistake, like they thought, you know, that they had alcohol in their car, but they didn't. You know, like it was their mistake. But the person is screaming at the cops and resisting arrest to the point where they're causing so much problem they end up getting arrested. That's kind of how I feel like a lot of people, especially this person that's screaming that we don't like them, that's kind of what happened to this person. Is the more that they kept resisting and acting crazy with everyone, the mods and us and everyone, the more they, you know, whether or not they had a problem to begin with, they sure caused one afterwards. To the point where it's like they have to think about it like, oh, I'm innocent. It's like, well, if you were innocent, you should have patiently waited until you were done being timed out and then come back and been normal instead of act crazy and scream at everyone on the entire channel. Because at that point, even if you hadn't done anything wrong before, now you did do something wrong. Now you can't come back to the channel because you were so rude. Now you're banned. So that, I mean, that's really the situation. That's how I see it. It's like, it doesn't matter. They're like, well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't blah, blah, blah. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's your job to act civil and be normal. You can't resist arrest. You can't sit there and scream at people because, you know, you just screamed at all the mods. You just screamed at, you know what I mean?
Thank you, Amber.
So that's basically what it is.
I don't think I can be here. I'm just collecting life shards, but nothing's happening. I don't think I can. Don't think I can be here right now. Jade, do you know where I'm supposed to go next?
Yeah, definitely outright flame. I agree. That person hates Jesus. Luke, it was funny. I was watching the short where you said Crunchyroll won't work on Switch 2. That's why it is so dumb. That why Nintendo's making so many weird decisions, says outright flame. The fact that they are not X-Men 97, the Phineas and Ferb revival. Actual 5th season of Phineas and Ferb, says Caleb. Oh, yeah.
Not what?
Oh, you mean they're not doing like a movie on it? It's an actual 5th season. Or, you know, it's not a new show. It's an actual 5th season. Well, sort of. I mean, it's sort of a 5th season, Caleb, but in reality they're gonna... Well... Maybe it'll be the similar. Maybe it'll be
picks
similar.
up right after the end of the first show, and the mom gets hurt.
The rock cat.
Doofenshmirtz makes a disintegrator ray, and Linda gets shot by it. So the mom ends up, like, maybe they'll have it fixed by the end of the first episode, but the first episode they put online, and the mom gets vaporized by Doofenshmirtz Destructinator ray or whatever, which is, you know, kind of high stakes if you think about it. Okay, what were you saying about the rock ledge?
Jade says the rock path on the route you We're taking, you need to let the enemy jump onto the rock path to break it.
Okay. Thank you, Jade. That makes sense.
Thanks, Jade Bros. Hi, Casey Batman. Hi, it's, Nintendo Sonic Gamer Gal. Hi, Game Wing. How's it going? Hi, Captain Zach. Hi, Jacob Orion. Hi, Mage Wolf. Hi, Blue Cat. Hello, Jade. Hi, Marion. Hi, Vic. Hi, Chad Akarui. Hi, Uriah. Hi, everyone. How do you feel about the fifth season of Phineas and Ferb being the same day as the Switch 2 release, says Blues Cat?
Isn't Phineas and Ferb coming out on June 6th? The Switch is on June 5th.
I don't know. Hey, Outright Flame. Hi, hi Game Wing. Hi, Cody. Hello, Blues Cat. Could be doing better, but hello. Hello, Blues Cat. Well, I'll tell you, the reason why that person was banned again, because they were unbanned for months. But they didn't know it.
I don't know.
But they were banned recently because they called me a jerk face and screamed at me in paragraphs. So it has nothing to do with me not liking kids. It has to do with the fact that they just screamed at me.
Right. I've already talked about this, though, and I've been dealing with this since you were asleep.
Sorry.
I just want to move on. I just wanted to get you up to speed in case, like, if you do a stream tomorrow and you get harassed, I just wanted you to have heads up what's going on.
Well, I mean...
Whoops! What did I just do? I picked up something. Soul Link is ready. That's my save thing. And we're positive that I didn't play this all those years ago? It would be almost 6 years ago. I can't remember.
Unless you did. I don't know. I mean, I don't think you ever did. Unless you... I can't imagine why you would have done it. I can't think. You only play new games. This game was old even back then. There's no reason we would have done it.
Oh, it is premiering on June 5th. Then that would be the day that it comes out, Caleb. That's correct. Happy early birthday to who? Oh, her Nintendo Sonic Gamer Gal's birthday is June 8th. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so I lower these platforms.
Hope you have a nice birthday, Julia.
Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. So we have a new feature built into our channel for Super Chat goals now. And you can do it by color. So you don't actually have to... You can accept all colors for the Super Chat goal. It's actually kind of cool. We couldn't do that before. I have no idea how to avoid this thing. Oh, let's do that. Never mind. Ow! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, all the colors can contribute to
Yep, all the colors can contribute now to stuff, which is actually kind of cool.
That's probably partly due to us.
Maybe. Spirit Magnet. Charge Flame Burn improves the radius and damage of the charge flame. efficiency. This is flame efficiency. Air dash.
I wish I would have been able to go out and delivering stuff
I'm
last
sorry.
night.
What? Requires 1 ability point? I have 1 ability
I
point.
was gonna try to make that special cucumber salad. I don't know. I only have a half a thing of.
What is spike flame? What? Requires
spark
charge flame, spark flame, requires 1 ability point. I have 1 ability point. It's right there.
Let me see.
It says 1. Doesn't it? Oops.
Maybe. I think once you use a point.
Yeah, I know. Once
You can't unuse.
No.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to backtrack more and get more ability points.
Oh, Jay just says certain points are blocked by
certain skills
story
are
progression.
blocked by story progression.
Boo.
Hello, Nellie Plex says I'm stopping by to wish you both well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nellie.
It's very nice, Nelly. I don't think I can get this.
You'll be turning 21, Julia. Awesome.
Cool.
Have a great birthday.
I wonder, can I... Oh, ow. Please stop hurting me. Thank you.
Yeah, those things are evil, those forest things.
Okay.
They're mean forest creatures that try to kill you.
No, I didn't want to do that. Well, that's not the way to go. Ah!
Oh, thanks, GameWing says I'm watching Asphalt 9 Legends. Thanks for doing that game, Kwings. Stay amazing. Thank you, GameWing.
I might want to do that tomorrow, like at noon. I want to see the Sonic DLC.
You're amazing, GameWing.
It'll take all night to re-download it, though. Okay, that wasn't worth it at all. That's all it does. No idea what that does. Oh well. So we're going down. Nope, I can't progress because I can't break these. Darn it. Until I learn how to break those rocks, I can't move forward.
I don't know how to break them, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm starting to get a little...
I don't think I ever got this far.
I remember playing this sort of...
Well, maybe you played it.
Maybe I took over the series, I don't know.
I think if I had to imagine what happened, if you did play it, I'm gonna guarantee you probably did 1 or 2 episodes and then you stopped. And then you were like, if this, if we see enough.
Anno, the spirit died here, was a strong, courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light.
Even back in the day, like, you would have to have enough people that said they wanted a series to continue.
I know. You've learned Charge Flame. Use this ability to hold X to charge and then X to detonate and damage everything in the proximity. I could probably blow up stuff now.
Wait, we did, even when our channel was doing really phenomenal, we did first looks at games because we had money to burn.
Yeah.
We could just spend $60 on the game, show it off, and then move on to the next one. So, I mean, you may have done just a showcase of the game. And I picked it up later and tried to do it myself.
No, there was actual thumbnails made with episode titles and everything.
Okay, well then.
3.5 hour live streams.
Whatever you want. I don't know what you want to say.
Amber, I know you're tired,
just have to
but
listen to the video.
don't talk to me like that.
I don't know what I don't need to talk to you anyway.
I know you're tired.
You keep asking me the same question over and over again. There's only one way to find out. Is just go to the video and check and see if you can hear your voice. I mean, it's a very easy fix.
I want to let me use my thing. I need to somehow charge my flame and then break that. Let me see. There's something up there. No, that doesn't recharge my flame. Okay, that should do it. Alright, I'm gonna go down and blow this thing up. There we go. Ta-da! Now where am I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Soul Link is ready. Okay. Ouch. This just brings me back to the beginning. Jade says to go to the spirit caverns. What? What happened?
Let me see. There you go. You're good. Do you want to use my knob instead?
It's not the nub, it has to do with it. It's not its. I'll go back and blow up all the stuff I saw that I couldn't blow up before. Probably the way to move forward. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try it, Gamelin. You're just tired, and you didn't do anything wrong. Just grouchy from being tired. What is this? Nothing. Okay, nothing here. Jade, I'm gonna go for like probably another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna call it.
Go some places you weren't able to go before, says Jade Rose.
Yep, that's the plan.
Thank you again, Jade Rose. You're breathtaking, and thank you for being so kind and sweet, and for being so generous. Thank you for being kind and sweet and generous.
Avoid that.
You might have some Tylenol left. Okay, that dude's toast, maybe. I don't think I want to be here. No, wait, no, you came from here. I think it was this way. No. No, this is not right either. Ouch. This might be it. Whoa. Okay, sweetie. Didn't. Ow. Wait, why is there's a random orb just sitting there? What? How in the world do you get that? Oh. Ah! Oh, Amber says we were both on the Ori and the Blind Forest thing 6 years ago. Amber says I was the one playing. Bingo. You're not. Our shadow banning was October 20th, 2020. Yeah. Night, sweetheart. All right. I think, Jade, are you cool with stopping here? Sure? Alright, thank you, Jade. If you ever want to do another one, Jade, I've saved, and it's on Xbox now. But anyway, you guys have a great night. I may end up doing a noon stream, but I'm not sure. I do need to make a video. Got it? Okay. Yep. Thank you for your generosity, Jade. Have a wonderful night. And somebody gave a super chat that I missed? Ah. I see. Alright. Yep. Have a good night, people. And I will see you tomorrow. You'll be redirected to Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life and Mario Kart, and I don't know what else I'm doing tomorrow. Figure it out. Later.